Okay, so my friend Will pointed out that one of these, and these are some pretty nice looking adjustment screws here for the intonation. But as you can see, one of those screws is interfering with this string when you thread the string up through. So when we put this back together, we're going to grind a little bit off of that because it is actually touching on the string and causing problems when you restring the guitar. So we're going to grind a little off of that screw. Other than that, everything looks pretty good. So we're going to take the strings off, and then we'll go to the next step. So I like to take the strings off, wrap them up. We're not going to put these back on. We're going to put new strings on the guitar when we're finished. But I like to save these, and I'm going to show you in another video why I like to save these. I like to save a few sets of them. Now the next step is we're going to pull off the pick guard, and we're going to disconnect this output jack so that we can expose this cavity. We're going to take all the stuff out of there so we can put the copper tape in, and we're going to take the pickups off so we can back the back of the pickup guard also with the copper tape. I like to use a drill to take them off, but not to put them back on. Pull the appropriate screwdriver bit out of my my little StewMac stash here, and as you can see, they're a very small Phillips screw head, so I can use my drill to take them off. I don't like to use a drill to put them back on because they're very easy to strip out. And make sure you're going in the right direction so you're counterclockwise taking them out, because any pressure at all and you'll strip them. So let's pull the screws out and pull the pick guard off. That one's stripped already. We'll show you how to fix that when we put the guitar back together. So go ahead, we've got to kind of pull it back. It kind of fits in under the neck. Pull it back. Now we've got a couple of wires still connected to this, and they're going to be the ground wire for the vibrato spring tensioner on the claw here. That little wire right there, we're going to have to unsolder that wire and pull it out. And then we've got the two wires connected on the output jack. So we'll have to heat those up and unsolder them and then resolder them when we put the guitar back together. I also like to seal this output jack cavity with the copper tape. Okay, we're going to pull the output jack off here, and I really prefer to use the correct size socket. So in this case it looks like a 1/2 inch socket. Could be a 13 millimeter, 1/2 inch, same. So pull this off, and we're going to go ahead and unsolder these two wires. Pull out our soldering station here. Things warm up for just a minute. Pull these two wires off. Okay. We're going to talk about this later. This is a pure tone jack. It's a really cool jack. And if you have scratchiness when you plug your jack in and unplug it, we're gonna help you solve that problem. Cut. Side of the ground claw here. Okay, we've got that wire off. Okay, now we're ready to pull the pick guard off. Fish these wires out through that hole. Carefully. Pull on these. Come out of here. So there we have it. Pick card disconnected. See, we've got CTS pots here. We've got the orange drop capacitor. This is nice stuff in here. Really nice switchcraft jack or switch, made in USA. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to fix this up too while we're at it.